Now, time for Fox Carolina weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
Well, today was the first day all week that we've actually felt a little like summer, and tomorrow will be our first official day of summer. 87 was the high in Greenville. The average for this time of year is 88. So yeah, we're back up to what you would expect. Upper 70s in the mountains. We couldn't warm up quite into the 80s because those storms took over just so quickly this afternoon. So tomorrow is the summer solstice. It basically means the sun is going to be tilted right on top of the northern hemisphere. So it's going to be right over us to the northern hemisphere tilted toward the sun, the highest position in the sky. So that means that we're going to start to see the days get shorter from here and the longest length of daylight throughout the day tomorrow. So we're looking at it happening officially at 5:43 p.m. tomorrow. But you can just say all day is the first day of summer. 14 hours and 30 minutes. That's how long we're going to see the daylight. So Fox Radar 3D, it's of course nighttime now, but we're not seeing any more shower and storm activity. We're seeing that all move off toward the east. You can see the heavier downpours have moved well east of Charlotte and Columbia, beginning to clear out after a few severe thunderstorm warnings. We had a couple of those too, and can't completely rule that out tomorrow. We're just not going to see the coverage of rain like we saw today. 65 for your overnight low in the upstate. So it's going to be a fairly mild night, a little on the muggy side as you wake up tomorrow morning too. In the mountains, right at 60 degrees, patchy fog possible after some of that rain fell this evening. And then we'll be looking ahead to a very warm day. In fact, highs will be in the upper 80s as we head into the late afternoon in the upstate, low 80s for the mountains. Just a slight chance of rain in the upstate, slightly better chance in the mountains, but still the rain will not be everywhere. Just keep your eye to the sky. This is that classic summer setup where you can't completely count on it being dry, but it looks pretty decent outside. If you're heading out to the lake, temperatures will be in the low 80s right around lunchtime, so you might be wanting to jump in by then as we head toward the late afternoon. We talked about it. It's going to be back to what you'd expect for June, upper 80s. So a really nice one to be out on the water. Now there will again be a chance, especially in the evening, we could see a storm develop. But this particular model not showing any rain over Lake Hartwell, right around 80 degrees at 8 p.m. So as we rate the day on the Carolina Sky Meter, we're actually going to give it a decent one with a 9. Since for this first day of summer, we're not looking at a washout and temperatures are right at normal. Now here's a look at Futurecast in the morning. It's going to be dry. We're going to start with lots of sunshine. Then notice that we'll see those showers begin to develop around 1 o'clock coming off the mountains. And then notice that we could see some heavier activity, especially toward the Piedmont and the eastern sections of the upstate. That'll be our best chance of getting a brief heavy downpour, some gusty wind even possible. But then notice how it all fades out into Saturday night, and that's going to lead us to a mostly dry Father's Day. In fact, I took the rain chance out completely for Sunday with a high of 91 degrees. In western North Carolina, we'll be in the 80s, but still very warm for the mountains. 20% chance of rain going into Sunday. For the next 7 days, notice that temperatures will stay hot next week. In fact, 92 by Monday, and then Tuesday into Wednesday looking at upper 80s with scattered showers and storms. All as a front moves in, and then it's just going to it'll push south of us, but not really pull in that cool air, but it will help to clear us out a bit so that by Thursday and Friday, we should be looking a little bit drier. Now, of course, you can always head to foxcarolina.com for your interactive radar anytime throughout this weekend, and download the Fox Carolina app. It's always a great thing to carry with you to the pool or to the lake so that you can be alerted if there are any severe thunderstorm warnings issued during those afternoon and evening hours.